Okay, welcome. So let's come into our seat. Oh, let me just let Seema in. Here we are. Great. Hey, Seema. Thank you for being here. Okay, right, we're all in. So coming into your seat, do all the necessary arrangements you need to. Organize yourself, have a sip of tea, and then come into your seat. So releasing down through the buttock bones, hands light to the lap. And in today's practice, we're just going to move through gently some asanas to open the body, bring some ease into the body and to settle the nervous system. And just bring that sense of spaciousness to breath, body and mind. So, as I say, let's settle down, come into this space. When you're ready to do so, let the eyes close down. And we'll take a long cleansing breath here. So when you're ready to do so, draw a long breath in through the nose. Exhale from the mouth. Again, once more, cleansing breath, deep breath in. And exhale it out. And then just settle into stillness. Softening down through your jaw, your shoulders. Let the barrel of the rib cage relax right down into the abdomen. Hands comfortable to the lap. And just being aware of how you're feeling today, this morning. Connecting into your energy levels. Just being present to anything that's going on, anything that you're perhaps bringing to the mat. And then let's see if we can move, shift any energy, any stagnation. Inviting in vitality, radiance, also a sense of calm. So just meeting the natural flow of the breath as we continue to settle. The incoming breath, the outgoing breath. Notice how you meet your breath this morning. If you could let the breath smooth itself out. Gentle, steady breath cycles. No other focus but your breath. As you breathe in and as you breathe out. Now let's join the palms of the hands together, coming into the heart space. Have a very soft touch of the hands. And then when you're ready to, on the exhale, just releasing the head towards the heart space. And may this practice today be an opportunity for us to invite ease and space into our bodies. As we move slowly and mindfully, let's create space for the nervous system to settle, the breath to soften, and for ourselves to simply be present in stillness as well as gentle movement. Let the hands release down to the lap, and then raising the head and reopening the eyes. Lovely. Let's interlace the fingers at heart center. Let's flip the palm, extend the arms forward. So let's just stretch out the wrists, the hands, the roots of the fingers. Press more through the roots, through the heels of the hands and the roots of the fingers. Drop the shoulder blades down and then press into the buttock bones and take the arms up. If they're not quite ready to fully stretch and go overhead, don't worry, just keep them wherever they are. But do your best to press out through the heels of the hands, opening up the outer lines of the arms. We want this softening of the rib cage downwards rather than it shooting up with everything else. So just see if you can soften and let the rib cage release downwards, kind of as if you're unpicking the areas that are hooked up. Take another breath in here, and then exhale, let the arms float down. Great. Let's change the thread interlace to the non-dominant, so it always feels a little weird. And then flip the palms again once more when you've met that bind. Again, same process, inhalation, come up with the arms, press through the heels of the hands. Find that lovely extension. And again, if you need to, sometimes it just helps to have a little movement, soft movement to unpick and undo. Reach up once more. And then exhale, let the arms float down. Bring the hands to the lap, close the eyes, and just breathe. Be still and breathe. On the next exhale, just let the eyes softly reopen. Let's bring some lovely movement into our spine now. So coming onto all fours. Let the hands spread out. Let the middle finger face forwards. And then we're going to arc through our back body, pressing down to lift up, chin to chest, navel in. Press the tailbone gently forwards. And then as you inhale, let the spine release down, sitting bones lift, sternum lifts. Just feel into this first cat and cow. Let it be spacious, have a softness to the shoulders, softness to the gaze. Try not to just crank the head back. Have some length to the back of the neck. And then as you exhale, again, rounding through the back body. Inhale, release the spine, sitting bones, sternum lifts, shoulders back. Exhale to your cat pose. Inhale to cow. And then on your own, moving between cat and cow pose. Feeling into the movement in your spine. Gently massaging the back, the front planes of the body, as well as the spinal column itself. Feel into the spaciousness of your breath. And connect to the movement. Take another round. and then come into stillness. Walk the hands a little bit further forward if they aren't there already. Keep the hands glued to your yoga mat. Take your knees a little bit wider apart. We're going to go back with the hips, not to stay, but just go back. Keep the hands glued down. And then as you inhale, come forwards. You can take it as far forward as is comfortable for you. You come back as you exhale. Inhale, you come forwards. Back on the exhale. Come forwards. Keep a little engagement of the lower abdominal band. Exhale, go back, and then you repeat forward and back with your breath. Couple more rounds. You can go as far forward and as far back as you like, but keep the hands glued. Think of this also just like cat and cow, moving meditation. Soft gaze down to the mat. And then the next time you find yourself back into child's pose, pause there. Perhaps send the arms a little bit further forward, hands a little bit further forward. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Draw the shoulders back. Just let the wrists rest for a moment. So you can take the buttock bones back. Extend the arms forwards, lengthening out through the side waist. And then we'll press into the hands, come back up to our all fours. This time we will slide the hands back underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll slide our left arm through, coming down onto the left side of the shoulder and head. Keep the hips elevated. If it feels okay, extend the right arm forwards. Take it all the way forwards, come up onto the tips of the fingers, open the chest, spread the scapula, draw the left hip away from the left armpit. 2 breaths here. Aerate the body with your breath. Slide the right hand back, press firmly, release, come round, pause, reset, take a breath. And then the right arm threads through, it goes behind as you very softly come down onto the right shoulder, right side of the head. It's about opening the thoracic here, so it's a twist. Either the left hand stays where it is or you elongate it, come up onto the tips of the fingers. Use that as a little traction for the opening. You want to draw the right hip back. So you're lengthening the right side of the waist. Take another breath here. Quite a deep breath if you can. And then when you're ready, slowly slide the left arm back, right arm releases, hands firm to the mat. And again, pause and breathe. Walk the hands a little bit in front of the shoulders, middle fingers facing forwards, tuck the toes, lift the knees, stretch out, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And just simply be and breathe in this posture. Feel intuitively into the movements that you need to make. If you need to unpick the side body, suggest just swaying the hips from side to side. If it's more of a hamstring, back of the knee, back of the calf stretch, then little heel raises. The shoulders are a bit tight. You can actually take the hands a little wider to give yourself some more space. So take 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. Keep your foundation set to support you. Exhale fully and deeply through the mouth. So you take a good inhale in through the nose, exhale fully. You can take a lion's breath and poke your tongue out and really roar the exhale out. Take another breath here. And then we'll walk the feet forwards to the top of the yoga mat. Coming into Uttanasana, standing forward fold, feet hip distance apart. Catch the opposite elbows, bend the knees generously, even so much so you could rest yourself onto your thighs. Surrender the head, stretch the vertebrae in the neck, releasing, decompressing. Little sway from side to side can help to unpick out of the side waist. And then from your forward fold, release the hands, slowly roll up to standing, pressing nice and firmly into your feet. Feel as you slowly rise up, the stacking of the vertebrae, one on top of each other. As you come up, let's take a big breath and inhale the arms all the way up overhead. Pause and breathe and stretch. Catch hold of the right wrist, drop to your left side. Press into the feet, come back up. Catch the left wrist, drop to the right side. See if you can extend out of the waist. Come back up through to center, forward fold. Nice and strong with the arms, let the crown of the head lead. Find your forward fold, stay here. Change the grip of the elbows. Keep the feet nice and firm, maybe the legs straighten up a little bit more. Let yourself release out of your waist. Let the hands on the elbows draw and open the shoulders, the side body, the armpits. Release the elbows, roll up to standing, stacking the vertebrae. Draw the navel in and up on the ascent upwards. Press nice and firm into the feet. And again, once more, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Tilt the gaze up towards the thumbs. Firm up your quads. Press the tailbone in. Draw the lower belly in also. Take another reach up towards the sky and then place the hands together. Exhale that energy down to your heart space. Let your hands come down by your side. Step your feet open to the long edge of the yoga mat. Just pause, feel into this change of shape, how the hips are feeling this morning. And then we'll turn nice and gently, left foot in, right foot revolves to be the front leg. As we press down into the feet, the arms come up to shoulder height. As we exhale, slow bend into your warrior two. So just pause here for a moment. Meet the stretch. Soften the shoulders, lift the heart space, a little squeeze of the front knee open. Nice and firm into the back foot. Keep the arms as they are, and then inhale, straighten up the front leg, don't lock it out. Lift up through the crown of the head, and then exhale, rebend your front knee. Maybe you go a little deeper, maybe you don't. Once more, inhale, don't lock the front leg, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, final time, warrior two pose. Hold, send the breath right the way down into the body. Maybe switch on Ujjayi breath, that slight swirling sensation in the throat. And then inhale, come up, straight leg, spin the feet forwards. Turn the heels in, let the arms come down, toes are facing out, heels are facing in. Up with the arms as you breathe in. Lift out of all four sides of the waist, bring the hands together, exhale, bend the knees into your goddess squat. Press firmly into your foundations, grip your quads, grip your glutes, reach the arms up overhead, and then again down into your squat. Maybe you go a little lower this time. Final time, reach, engage, lift on the inhale. And then exhale down into your goddess squat. Again, you choose how low you go, but keep your spine upright. Try not to lean forwards. Take the arms into goddess arms. Squeeze the shoulders. Take another breath here. And then inhale to rise. Keep your arms elevated as you spin your feet forwards. Hands together, exhale to the heart space. Release the arms down. Right foot turns in, left foot spins out. Inhalation, arms come up to shoulder height. Exhalation, warrior two, front knee bends. Little press open of the front knee, nice and strong into the back arm. Gaze spins forward, shoulders release. Relax the mouth, the jaw, the tongue. And then inhale, straighten up the front leg. Exhale, slow bend. So watch that front knee out of the corner of your eyes. It tracks forwards. Try not to let it roll in or roll out. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. Maybe you go a little deeper. Last time, inhale. And exhale to hold. Steady breaths. Inhale, front leg straightens. Arms come down, spin the feet forwards, maybe take a little shoulder roll here. Keep a wide-legged stance, hands to the hips, lift up, exhale, come forwards. Press the tops of the thighs back, lengthen through the spine, meet this lovely stretch. Now we have the legs in a different shape, so just meeting your wide-legged forward fold. Option for anyone who has blocks or has space to reach the earth. Bring the fingertips down, but keep the spine nice and long. Shift your weight into the fronts of the feet. Draw the shoulders back, sternum forwards, back of the neck long. Press firmly into your feet and breathe. Hands return onto the hips. Inhale, flat back to rise. Release the arms down. Heel toe the feet towards one another. Step to the top of the yoga mat. Hands to heart center. Take a breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, the arms come out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Lengthen all four sides of your waist as you press down into your yoga mat. Take the hips up, take them back. Take 3 long breaths here, working with your lion's breath if you like to use lion's breath. So roaring out the exhale. Or just deepening your exhale. Last one here, stretch it back as you take that exhale, elongate, and then let your knees come down onto the earth. We're going to come back onto our heels. If this seated position doesn't work for your knees, no drama, just come into a cross-legged position. If you can, coming into hero's pose, otherwise sit Sukhasana, cross-legged. Turn the palms of the hands to face upwards and just let the breath settle, let the shoulders settle. Just be aware of what's going on in the lower back. Take a breath in together. Take a long breath out. You can let the eyes reopen. Neck. Use the right hand to bring the head back up through to center. And then to the other side, nice and slowly, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder as you draw the right shoulder away. I find that if you just dip the chin slightly, you get that sort of more of a sweet spot of a stretch. Try not to overarch the lower back. Breathe into the tightness. And then use the left hand to ease the head back up. Drop the chin towards the chest. And then open your mouth really wide. Stick your tongue out. Stretch your mouth, stretch your tongue, and then screw your face up. So tighten the face up. Hold here. And then release. Raise the head back up. Come off to one side. Roll yourself down. We'll use our abdominals to bring us down. Sitting up nice and tall, lower back lifted. And then we'll roll all the way down. Massaging the spine as we go. Let's hug the right leg in. Bring the left leg in. Give yourself a little squeeze here, a gentle sway from side to side, easing off the back body. Let the breath be smooth, let the breath be steady. Come into stillness, keep the right knee where it is, extend through your left leg. Take your right leg across as you roll onto the left hip so the right hip stacks, the lower back is vertical. You want to arch your upper back, press into the backs of the elbows, spin your chest up towards the ceiling, and then lay the right arm out in a T shape. Take a breath or two here, softening, feeling this supine twist. Unravel yourself gently. Bring the arms by your side so you can unravel yourself. Square yourself off to the mat. Left leg comes in, little squeeze here. Right leg extends. You do your best to roll on to the right hip so the left hip stacks on top. Get that beautiful twist starting to happen. You arc the upper back, you press into the elbows, lift away slightly, spin the chest upwards, lay everything back down and extend out through the left arm. Relax the mouth, the jaw. Great. Take another breath here. Unravel yourself mindfully, carefully. If there's a little stretch you'd like to take before our Shavasana, then feel free. Otherwise, come into Shavasana, minimal fuss. See if you can drop into that space of rest for the final minute or so of our practice. Soften the corners of the eyes, the mouth, your shoulders. Rest your arms, rest your legs. Allow yourself to be spacious, resting quietly. You'd like to stay where you are for a little bit longer, please feel free to do so. No rush necessary. But if you are ready to conclude your practice this morning, then just start to meet the breath in the nostrils, stretch it out, maybe take a full body stretch, reaching out through the fingertips, reaching out through the toes, a yawn, a sigh. And then just mindfully, carefully bringing the legs in towards the body. Give them a little squeeze inwards. Place the feet to the floor, roll to your right hand side. Support the head with the upper arm. Take a breath here. And then in your own time, coming up into your seat. Meeting the stillness, meeting that steadiness, anchoring us into the rest of the day. And then we'll close this space by joining the hands together at the heart center. And then slowly honoring ourselves for showing up, our bodies for allowing us to practice, and the essence of yoga in us here today. Releasing the hands down, raising the head, reopening the eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for being with me this morning. So tomorrow, if you're joining me live, we start at 7:30. So I hope to see some of you then. If not yet, big thumbs up from Bina. Lots of love. See you soon. Have a super day. Enjoy the sunshine. Lots of love. Bye-bye.